Before we move into our regular agenda, I had a good meeting this morning with Rick Miller from the Chamber of Commerce, and just was going to mention that they're gearing up to do an Open for Business campaign, which will kind of tie in with their Shop Local campaign, and they're hoping to maybe block out 3 or 4 days and convince businesses to have some good sales. So I think the Chamber is working hard to promote our community and promote our businesses. So I would hope that everyone will keep an eye open for that and support it when the time comes. Move into our agenda that the Council of the Town of Kindersley, having established quorum, resolves to call the October 12th, 2021 regular meeting of Council to order at 5:03 p.m. I need a mover seconder, please. Randy and Gary. Sure. All in favor? Thanks. Anybody see anything on the consent agenda they want to put on the regular agenda? There was a fair bit of correspondence, but I don't think anything too earth-shattering. Move on to 2.2, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to adopt the agenda for the October 12th, 2021 regular meeting of Council as presented, and that a copy of this agenda be attached to and form part of the minutes of this meeting. Mover seconder, please. Chris, Warren. All in favor? Thank you. Anybody see anything they want to declare a conflict of interest on? I took a quick run through the agenda and I didn't see anything at all that was that way inclined. Seeing none, we will move on to 4.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves, whereas the time being 5:04 p.m., that the regular meeting of Council be adjourned to a confidential in-camera meeting. I need a mover and a seconder, please. Rob. Second, Randy. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. We'll move on to agenda item 5.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves whereas the time being 7:19 p.m. that the confidential in-camera meeting is concluded and the regular meeting of council is resumed. I need a mover, seconder, please. Dean, Rob, all in favor? Carried. Thank you. Agenda item 6.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve as presented the minutes from the September 27th, 2021 regular meeting of council, and that these minutes be attached to and form part of the minutes of this meeting. Again, a mover, seconder, please. Warren. Second, Randy. All in favor? Thank you. Okay, agenda item 7.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to direct the Mayor and CAO to enter into a road maintenance agreement with the RM of Kindersley, number 290, to maintain the grid road along the west side of the southwest of 1629-23 and the northwest of 929-23 west of the 3rd. Deputy Administrator Kim, can you just
Sure.
tell us where we're going here?
So this is a road maintenance agreement with the arm of Kindersley, just to maintain our 2 gravel roads, the one just north of McDonald's up to the boundary alteration with the RM, and then the other one is 15th Street over by Boston Pizza, so north, and then also south past the UFA and the industrial area as well, straight down.
And these are just an extension of previous agreements?
Correct. We had
The
this
renewal?
same agreement with the arm of Kindersley previous, and this is just a renewal term.
Okay, any questions, council, on this? If not, could I get a mover and a seconder, please? Yuri and Randy? All in favor? Carried. Okay. 8.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to accept as submitted the list of accounts as paid by the Town of Kindersley in the amount of $1,612,924.24, and that a copy of said accounts be attached to and form part of the minutes of this meeting. CAO Audrey, did you get any queries on accounts at all?
I did not.
Anybody see any they want to query right
I
now?
didn't get a chance, Audrey, to look it over. I just noticed, did we end up buying that new loader then? Was that the replacement for the damaged one?
It was, and it'll go into insurance
Right,
for,
right.
yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Biggest amount is the mobile paving bill for $1.1 million, so it's not quite as large as it seems, but that was for our paving projects this summer, so. If there's no further questions, could I have mover and seconder for these? Gene and Chris? All in favor? Thank you. Okay, we're going to move into 9.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to rescind the following resolution number 162-21 from the September 27th, 2021 regular meeting of council. And that resolution read that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve the first reading of bylaw 0821, being a bylaw to regulate the clearing of snow, ice, and other debris from public sidewalks and roadways. Deputy Administrator Kim, could you just speak to that if you would, please?
Sure. So this is just a bylaw to that rescinds our previous bylaw, and the changes that we have in this bylaw from our old bylaw is basically we changed 2 fines amount, and that's just for putting snow on public roadways and causing damage to public roadways. And then we did make a change to section 6.1, which does allow businesses that are located basically in our downtown core, the commercial businesses, not the residential properties, but it does allow them to put the snow on Main Street prior to 8 a.m. On the day of the snowfall, and it's just the snow that is located on the public walkway. So any snow that's on private parking lots or patios or roof systems is prohibited from being put on Main Street, but just the sidewalk in front, just because their frontage basically goes right up into the sidewalk. If they put the snow on the street prior to the grader going past, we don't have an issue with that. So that's why we have the time frame of 8 a.m.
Okay. Any questions, council? We're going to first pass the rescinding motion and then we'll move on to the other motions. So I need a mover and a seconder for the rescinding motion. Dean and Warren, please. All in favor? Okay, so that motion initially is rescinded, and we will move on to agenda item 9.2. And we'll do 3 readings of this, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve the first reading of bylaw 08-21, being a bylaw to regulate the clearing of snow, ice, and other debris from public sidewalks and roadways. And I think Deputy Administrator Kim has already explained all of that, and for those of you watching on TV, you can see the diagram on there that outlines the areas. So for the first reading, I need a mover and a seconder, please. Randy, Gary. All in favor? We'll move on to the 9.2A, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve the second reading of bylaw 08-21. Need a mover, seconder, please, Chris and Rob. All in favor? Carried. And 9.2B, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve that 3 readings be given to bylaw 08-21 at the October 12th, 2021 regular meeting of Council. Mover, seconder, please. Gary, Dean. All in favor? Thank you. And 9.2C, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve that bylaw 08-21, being a bylaw to regulate the clearing of snow, ice, and other debris from public sidewalks and roadways, be read a 3rd time and hereby be approved, and that the approved copy of this bylaw be attached to and form part of these minutes. Final, mover, seconder, Warren and Rob. All in favor? Carried. There it is. On the score. A proclamation here that whereas the Council of the Town of Kindersley is committed to waste reduction, resource conservation, and community education for sustainable living, and whereas Council recognizes that losing waste to disposal and littering are local and global threats to the environment, therefore I, Rod Perkins, Mayor of the Town of Kindersley, do hereby proclaim October 18th to the 24th, 2021 as Waste Reduction Week throughout the Town of Kindersley, and that Council encourages residents to join them in taking action to reduce our waste and support a circular economy. That's the proclamation. I need a mover and a seconder for that, please. Randy, Gary? All in favor? Perfect. Agenda item 11.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve the consent agenda, which includes the following correspondence items. Policing report for July, August, and September. EK Water Board meeting minutes for September 28th, 2021. An update from the Chamber of Commerce and the South Saskatchewan River Watershed Fall 2021 newsletter. Need a mover and a seconder, please. Dean, Chris. All in favor? Thank you. Agenda item 15.1, that the Council of Town of Kindersley resolves that all business having been concluded, the October 12th, 2021 regular meeting of council be adjourned at 7:30 p.m. Andy, Warren. Thank you.
Should we, or